What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over how the Shadow Blade Hope NPC makes what was already one of the best areas to land in the game even better. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, comment down below what your favorite shotgun is so far this season, and if you would like to use my code in the item shop, it is EvolveJake, and it is underneath the webcam. So, with the last major update we had, the Shadow Blade Hope NPC at Supernova Academy had her inventory updated, and she now sells the exotic outlaw shotgun for 400 gold and a purple sentinel pump for 240 gold, which is significantly cheaper than you're going to be able to purchase a pump from the walls for. If you find like the purple pump on the walls, it'll cost more than 240 gold. So not only is this great shotguns, the prices are not bad at all, and she also sells shockwaves. One caveat with the shotguns is going to be that you do need to complete the shotgun expertise quest to be able to purchase these shotguns from her. But since shotguns are, the most prevalently used items in Fortnite, you likely already have these challenges completed or very close to being completed for this season. And you unlock yourself the ability, as I said, to purchase that exotic outlaw shotgun and to purchase that purple pump, which guarantees you having an incredibly good shotgun every single time you land here if you want to take advantage of this. Whether you prefer the outlaw or the pump, both are, great options, and having the exotic outlaw is great because of that, extra bonus damage to make it even better. Supernova Academy on its own was already an incredible POI and one of the best places to land at or around because there are several hero item spawners at this location. And there's also several hero crates giving you a really high chance to get the items you want, as well as like the different items you can purchase on the wall in the rooms that you need to open with your hero rank. You do need to be able to get to A rank to open the best room, but it's not that hard to do with how populated this POI is typically, and the other ways to get hero points, one of which is going to be sprites, which we'll get to in a moment. So when you land here, you have guaranteed shockwaves from Hope if you want them. You have one of the, very good shotgun guaranteed from her if you want it. And then you also have a very high chance of getting the hero items you want because of the amount of spawners here and because of the amount of hero crates here. So it is an incredibly good POI, but there's also several sprite shrines around the area as well, which is going to make it very easy for you to get hero points to open those additional rooms. But also, if you like using the outlaw shotgun, you're going to really want the combat acrobat boon. This is the boon that makes it to where your weapons are reloaded whenever you do any sort of parkour. And this is just good to have, but it's especially important with the outlaw shotgun because ammo is that weapon's main concern. And when you get this boon when you get to S tier, this boon makes it to where all of your weapons are partially reloaded whenever you do any sort of parkour. It doesn't need to be the one you have equipped. And the reason why this really matters is because the kill switch revolvers, the dive effect of it will count as parkour for this boon. So you can do this to not only reload the revolvers, but also to reload your outlaw shotgun by doing a dive with the kill switch revolvers, basically shoring up the main weakness of the outlaw shotgun. The outlaw shotgun was buffed this season and is now incredibly effective, but it still only has 2 rounds, so it's a bit of a struggle to use sometimes. But being able to just switch to your revolvers, do a dash, swap back to the outlaw, shoot a shot, swap to the revolvers, do a dash, you just constantly put out incredible damage, but also you're making yourself very elusive and annoying to deal with in a fight. So you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone while having the highest base damage shotgun in the game right now. And you also should have no problem getting these revolvers because, as I said, there's so many hero crates and item spawners at this POI that you're pretty much guaranteed to get the boon from putting the dash sprite in. You have to put the dash sprite in to get the combat acrobat boon. I don't know if I said that, but every time you put the dash sprite into the shrine, you'll get the combat acrobat boon. If you put the blue one in, you get a different boon. Either way, though, you should be guaranteed to get that boon. You should also be guaranteed to get the revolvers, and then you can purchase the outlaw shotgun from her. And then at that point, the only thing you really need to worry about is getting to S tier. But if you get eliminations throughout the course of the game, if you go to Island and fight core, if you do any of the spires, it really isn't that difficult to get to S tier, and then you have one of the most deadly setups in the game, as I touched on. And even if you don't want to land at Supernova Academy, just landing around this area I think is really good because of those shotguns and because of those hero item spawners. If you want to land at Flooded Frogs, Pumped Power, Brutal Boxcars, doesn't really matter what it is. You should have decent timing at getting to Supernova Academy, and then you can take advantage of that extra loot There also is the shooting range in this POI at the bottom of one of the buildings where you have to shoot the targets or, you know, walk over the targets to open the door. And then when you open that door, you get hero points, which is great for leveling your hero rank. But you also get 3 rare chests, which have, you know, good chances of giving you solid loot that will help you throughout the course of the game. So provided you survive off spawn, you should have some of the best loot on the island after clearing Supernova Academy, and this Shadow Blade Hope just, you know, ensures that to an even greater degree. Whether you like the Outlaw or the Sentinel pump, you have a great choice from her. 240 gold for a purple pump, I think, is a steal. And even 400 for the exotic Outlaw is cheaper than I would expect. The Jonesy NPC here will also sell the exotic burst pistol or a purple burst pistol if you really like having the burst pistol. You do need to have done the pistol expertise challenge, which if you really like using the pistol, you've probably already done. I personally haven't done it because I don't use the pistol very much, but if you were wondering a guaranteed way to get the exotic burst pistol, that is also here at Supernova Academy. So this isn't super new. This was added in the last update, like I said, but the Shadow Blade Hope NPC is very, very high value at an already very high value location. So anytime you're around that area or landing anywhere near there, you might want to pay her a visit. As always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Let me know down in the comments below which shotgun you prefer, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. No, what the heck? Fighting somebody else. Yeah, he's using a DMR. I might just hop him. He's dead. Good. Nothing over here, not even sprites. For real, bro? I'm waiting for my stamina. I think this guy's also using a DMR. He has to move to me. I don't want to take damage here, but I want him to like waste time fighting me. Okay, he's moving. But the longer I can make him waste time, the better. Because then he has less like choices later. Same thing here though. Hits me, but it's just overshield. He should probably push off that. Like it's just overshield, but fight's probably not going to get much better for him. GG's, man.